What up, boys? It is your bi-weekly Tendos podcast.
Sometimes try.
Yeah, we do the podcast sometimes, and we won't tell you when. So it's
it's from what I've gathered fully. It's now whenever Andrew or Purdy feel like it. Sometimes they'll sit here and just be like,
why
right?
why eat chicken soup when you don't have any chicken? You know what I mean?
Have you ever had chicken noodle soup? Like,
and it's just celery.
Have you ever had it's literally just like not even noodles or chicken. It's just fucking salty water.
Oh, you know what's good though? That salty water soup at Japanese restaurants, and you get like one mushroom and a shred of carrot in
miso.
It's so good though.
It's not salty water. That's miso.
It's salty water though. It's liquid. It's salty. I put salt in it. I put salt in it.
So salty water with soybeans. At some point, it's salty water. You can't deny that.
Well, they don't put salt in it. You put the salt in it.
So salty water.
You make it salty water. That is purely on you causing this to be salty water.
Miso delicious.
Well, that's racist.
Did any Nintendo news happen in the past 2 weeks?
No,
not really. But
what are you talking about? They talked about a few things.
Not
they
one
released
damn
a few things.
They released a new console actually, and
they talked about. Hold on, I had a bunch of stuff going on that I remember seeing.
Does John have his own separate topics list?
I didn't approve that.
Well, it doesn't matter. You don't add to the topics.
That's true.
Well, we always get the weekly update of Nintendo Switch is the best-selling console of
ever.
Yeah, I don't think it'll ever not be the best-selling console. Like in 30 years from now, somehow Nintendo Switch still.
I think
breaking the charts.
The November is not going to do so hot. But it's Nintendo Switch has been US's best-selling console for 23 months straight.
I'm predicting 24.
Right. Well, I don't know about that. There's not enough PS5s and Xboxes. That's I was about to say that's very true because there's this like whole weird like fake shortage.
That's true.
Of like technology.
Yeah, I don't like how
I don't know if it's a fake shortage,
doing that,
but like it's like think about it like this way: like the PS5 obviously is going to be short, for probably until I would kind of presume February. The Switch was when it came out was it was a little short. Even right when COVID started, the Switch was on like a short.
That thing disappeared,
right? Yeah. And people were like overselling it and scalping it on Amazon. The Xbox Series X is going to be in stock forever.
Not if people find out it's true use though.
It's a GameCube holder.
It is the perfect GameCube display case. If you look at the length of each side of the cube, it is the perfect shape and size and form.
What I think is hilarious is that like that tag actually popped up on nearly all of my feeds.
It's important news.
And I'm like, and they're like, "Yep, this is it." And I'm just like, are you kidding me?
I'm going to paste it because I just want to look at it again. But man, that's so good. How perfect that is.
It's perfect. If you put your GameCube on top of your Xbox, should you buy one for some reason, I'm not sure why. You put it on top of the Xbox, it fits perfectly. It's beautiful.
Actually, I think it's actually a warming pad for the GameCube.
I mean, it's to keep it. Well, did you see the?
It overclocks it.
Did you see the tweet that Microsoft had to do the other day?
About vape smoke?
Yep.
Why just don't vape into your Xbox?
So like Microsoft literally had to do this. They literally had to post a tweet saying, "I can't believe we had to say this, but please don't vape inside your Xbox Series."
Listen,
I think it says something about sort of the mental state of the fans
Exactly.
I don't know if
That's exactly what I was going to say.
I don't know if that. I don't know if
that
that says. I don't know if that says the mental state of the fans. I think that
That's Xbox
just
fans.
shows. Yes, like that. It's not the mental state, Andrew. They're not in a state that's bad, and you should vape in your Xbox. They're just stupid.
Vapors buy Xboxes. That's all there is to it.
Right. It's.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like
Are you
stupidity
saying
is a permanent
that
mental
smart? Well, no, I don't think so. I think there is a time where you sometimes you make a decision in your brain and you go, "Hey, man, I'm gonna go post on TikTok, owned by Microsoft, that I am vaping into the Microsoft Xbox Series X."
They're looking at all those TikToks.
I wonder if the Xbox uses bottom vertical coils inside their atomizers. It's something I've wondered.
So, new topic. I don't know what you mean by that, to be honest.
It's vaping lingo.
God,
I thought that was like Xbox hardware lingo. Wow.
It's just the same, apparently.
It's just like technology words. I don't know.
I mean,
you got to adjust the coils, bro.
So the thing is, the point of that is that you take your Xbox Series X, you vape into it with your GameCube on top, and now what do you have? You have a DankCube. You have a DankCube that is almost like it's like a dance party. Like you're in some sort of club and they got the fog filters going on, right?
That'd be such fire,
on your
bro.
GameCube.
Right, because the thing emits smoke from the top fans. It looks pretty fun. It's like one of those Halloween decorations that blows the smoke everywhere.
And for a fact,
one of those.
For a fact that like people that are vaping into their Xbox, right, are vaping with like blueberry smell, taste, vape,
bird
or
brain.
some like some sort of flavored. So they're vaping. They're literally, as grill masters say, smoking their game.
That's interesting because we smoke meats.
But
we don't smoke our consoles until 2020, and now there's a possible we're marinating them with the smoke, and we're smoking Xboxes.
You're smoking the GameCubes. You put the GameCubes on the Xbox.
No, you're right.
And the Xbox becomes the smoker.
Xbox doubles as a smoker. I like it.
Mm-hmm. You could put your meats on the Xbox and smoke it.
You can smoke your meats.
You could smoke your fish, your meats,
your brisket, sausages. By the way, Just Dance 2021 is out if you are in fact not going to the club, but you want to dance.
On the Switch?
Yeah.
Did they release Fuser on Switch?
I don't know. I thought it was coming, right?
Fuser's out, but I don't know if it's on Switch. Yes, it is. It is on the Switch.
Available now. You getting it?
What is Fuser?
You don't know what Fuser is?
Nope. Never heard of it.
It's $60.
Is $60. It is a game developed by Harmonix.
Oh.
Hear this. Published by NCSoft.
Interesting.
Which I don't know if you know, Andrew, who NCSoft is.
I know nothing about them.
Exactly, I knew it.
I'm not a man of culture.
NCSoft is a Korean publisher. I believe it's a Korean publisher. Yes, they are a Korean publisher, and they mainly publish MMOs. Most notably, Guild Wars, Blade and Soul, Aeon. They do a lot of like MMO stuff.
Okay.
They published this Fuser game for Harmonix because Harmonix bought their independence, obviously, from Activision years ago. And it is a collaborative DJ game.
Collaborative DJ game. Okay, so you have all these DJs out there. They're competing. Harmonix said we're going to put them together.
Well, no. You have all these wannabe DJs.
Okay.
That want to be they want to be DJs without having to buy the cost of starting up being a DJ. Like to start a DJ, you need to get a board, you got to get the mixers, you got to get all this. Well, what if you could just buy a $60 game, almost like DJ Hero? one of the previous like the Activision's
Right, during the phase of
the rhythm game phase.
Plastic instrument phase. Does it have a plastic instrument, or you just play
No,
with
it
your
does
standard
not.
controller? What, even cheaper?
Even cheaper. It's
You've already
just-
got a controller
yep,
at home?
and it's going to be on the Switch. It looks kind of neat. It does. So that does come with. There is obviously harmonics wouldn't be harmonics if they didn't have some sort of like mix with their other stuff, because I guess you can also combine it with Dropbox, or Drop Mix. That might be true, or it might not be true, but it's a way of being able to make your own mixes
Okay.
off music, and you can do it on the Switch, you can do it on Steam, you can do it on the other systems too.
So for anybody that hasn't signed up yet, our Patreon and our OnlyFans is active, and whatever money that comes this month, we will directly fund for DJ Mikey Mike to get a copy of Fuser.
Oh, DJ Mikey Mike
he can create our intro tracks with Fuser on the Switch. That's pretty wild.
Oh my god, he could.
Then this really would be a podcast by Nintendo for Nintendo.
On Nintendo.
Please, for the love of God, by Nintendo.
Made by Nintendo, like literally on a Switch.
Next things that you could ask for is like just Nintendo start having like actual like what voice VoIP system instead of this like, you know, the thing where they think, oh, if people talk on voice together online, it's going to be toxic, so we don't want people to talk.
Well, they just put it on the phone, so it's like Apple's fault if you say a swear word.
Yeah, no, like that's what I mean. They don't want it on their platform. They don't. Well, it's
sort of halfway on their platform, though.
It is halfway on their platform, but it's not on their it's not on their hardware.
Right. Yeah.
I guess that's the real caveat to that whole point, is they don't want to be like, you did it on a Nintendo branded physical item. Now on a soft item, that's okay.
I mean, what if my laptop, if I'm like on a Zoom, what if my laptop has a Nintendo sticker?
Nintendo branded. They didn't brand that. Right. That's like that's almost like putting a Nintendo sticker is almost like putting a Supreme sticker on your computer.
What if I got Reggie to sign it?
It's just a hype. Well, Reggie works for GameStop, not Nintendo.
So I have a question. If we can just brand stuff with stickers, why are we still branding cows with hot metal? Can we just slap Supreme stickers on their butts?
Well, we could just make them, you know,
on the cows.
Hype beast cows.
Hype cows.
Limited time only.
Right.
Hype bovines at me.
Hype bovines. So we're nearing the end of the year. Someone just fell down.
Okay?
That was the phone.
That was the phone.
Getting a new one.
Rip.
Throw it again.
End of the year. And this is normally the time where a bunch of games come out. But
what's John's picks?
So I'm actually pretty interested personally in Hyrule Warriors.
Oh, I'm so excited. It was a really good demo.
I haven't even touched the demo yet. I'm just very interested in it. There's a few other games that have been kind of like creeping up, but I haven't touched my Switch in a bit because I do want to buy another or get my docked Switch back and play docked.
Do you want Ring Fit back?
No, I don't want Ring Fit.
I got it
back.
nice and marinated for you. It's got those gains built in.
It's got the. Did you sweat and then sweat into the Ring Kong?
Yeah, it's washable.
It's pre-sweated, so you don't have to do it yourself.
You don't like that.
You guys should buy Ring Fit though; it's pretty fun.
I mean, this is actually the perfect time to get Ring Fit.
I don't want to exercise. Come on, don't
it's fun though.
That.
I mean,
exercise. I beg to differ.
I'm telling you, you set it on like level 1, and you can fall asleep and you can still win. It's so easy. And then a week later, you just up it to level 2. No big deal.
Did you see any noticeable gains?
Level 3.
It's only gains. I don't know.
Oh, gains?
Gains.
Not one, but I felt good.
You felt okay. If you felt positive, then maybe
I felt good.
It.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel good after playing a game where I just sit on my couch and move my thumbs a bit. So.
Also exercise.
There's a lot of good games on sale right
my
now
thumbs
for
are
November.
Oh yeah. What are you getting?
Well, Tales of Vesperia is on sale.
Mm-hmm.
I can get a digital copy. Katamari Damacy's on sale for $9.
Yeah.
Right. Taiko no Tatsujin is on sale, which is I think you should get. It's $15. It's normally $50. It's a drumming game. It's one of those fun.
Oh, that game. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
One of the, you should definitely get that. All the Namco Museum games I always thought were really good.
Pac-Man Championship.
You get Dig Dug. That's actually the only game that matters.
Is he coming to Smash?
There's There's like 5 characters left, isn't there?
And they're all Dig Dug. They're just
there's
Dig
like
Dug
4 or 5
colors.
characters left, and I was thinking probably Dig Dug 5 different colors, probably, most likely. That's where I was going with that.
5 different covers of Dig Dugs.
Plus RuneScape guy.
Oh God, please don't kill me. What else is there? There's really.
I put some good topics here. There's a lot of news, John.
No, there's not. You wrote Game & Watch. Super Mario Brothers is a lovely device which runs 3 games
came out.
very well. It's sold out.
So this device plays 3 games. It's perfectly capable of doing anything, but Nintendo decided it would play 3 games. I'm going to tell you which games it plays. Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. 2, and Ball.
Ball?
This game has Ball. This device has Ball.
What's Ball?
It's just called Ball. It's all caps, by the way. Ball.
You're selling it to me, though. It's Ball for Smash.
Well, actually, yes. So it was an original Game & Watch game where you're just kind of juggling a ball. If you've played the WarioWare game on DS, you've played a version of this.
Yeah.
It's you just juggle the ball.
Game & Watch does that in Smash, I think.
He sure does. It's up something B or C or I don't know, up something.
That's cool. Up Q. That's
like
cool.
what a library.
Up Q.
That's a more exciting library than the Xbox Series X, in my opinion.
Well, I don't think any new console has a good library right now, right? It's just
I don't get why people are
I'll tell you what.
Xboxes. I don't know what there's to do with that.
The PS5 and the Xbox have no exclusives on launch right now, but the Game & Watch does. That's the selling point to me. It's got an exclusive.
It's the only place right
Everything
now
else
to play
PC.
ball.
And
You can't play ball on PC.
well, Xbox isn't gonna have any exclusives in the future whatsoever.
well, that's fine. I mean, I get it's going on
Like-
PC too, but I'm saying
Like they even
it was supposed to be
announced-
Halo Infinite, and they pushed it back. So now, what are you gonna play?
Well, they even announced that Halo 4 is coming to the PC, and then
Saw
Halo
that.
5 is coming to the PC. Like, it's
They still should have. I
It's
know
not
it's going to come out
Infinite
everywhere,
Warfare.
but they should have launched that console with an exciting new game, like Nintendo did with the Switch. Like big Zelda game. Like it came out on another place.
all right, hold
it's
on.
still
Does the Xbox Series X have backwards compatibility?
Yeah,
I think so.
Probably.
Yeah, because all the games now with the PS5 too, it's like, oh, if you have the game from the last system, you can get a free upgrade, and you just download it, kind of thing. Like if you pop
Okay,
the disc
it
in.
is.
So
Yes.
I think it works.
Yes, it does. It does. Okay, because that was going to be the biggest, like, the turnoff. It's like you buy this Xbox Series X, right? And then they're like, yeah, so, yeah.
Again, Nintendo
luck.
continues to make the best-selling system of the month.
Well, Nintendo of the month for now. I mean, at the moment in time, I'll be honest. Like, it's Nintendo always changes the way that their games are. You know, the media that their games get put on. So you're always having to retain your old consoles and or buy new HD remakes of the game, right?
I do like doing that.
Which at one point in time, as I have experienced, you start to run out of space
I
physically.
mean, at least they don't put out games like Call of Duty where it's like several hundred gigabytes.
What do you? I mean, they
Your
do
hard
put
drive.
Call of Duty on the not on the system anymore. Activision has said that they're not much.
Well, they don't put out games that take up your entire hard drive.
Screw Activision.
They
Plus,
pretty
there's no
much don't
installs
put-
with the cartridges. You just plop it in. There
They
it goes.
don't. There isn't, but they still. I mean, you're trying to say that Nintendo is the one that puts out these games yearly.
I'm just saying they don't take up
that
that
was
much
the
space.
statement. What they do yearly is put out a new console.
Yeah, like where's my Switch Pro? I bet it would have happened.
Well, no.
not been
Instead,
for World Events.
instead you got a Switch with a better battery, and a
It's
slider
great.
better,
It's great. Let me tell
better
you.
CPU, slider better, slightly better, not really good better, slightly better.
I actually forgot.
Because you don't notice the difference.
No, John, it's very significant. The red on the box was slightly lighter. It was a big deal.
It was slightly lighter, and if you were to tell people, you're like, "Hey, I want this Switch," they're like, "I don't know which one you're talking about."
I'm pretty sure I sold my original Switch and I bought one. I can't remember now because
Yeah, I think you
an
did.
insignificant change, but I did do it.
It was around when we got Switch Lights. And
Yes,
you were
it
like,
was.
man, I want a new thing.
It was the week after I got it. That's right. Oh, it's
Like,
so good too. Let me tell you.
Oh my god!
Let me tell you. An hour and a half extra on handheld. Oh, it's so good.
Hour and a half extra on handheld.
I noticed.
You're sitting at home every day now. You're always in docked mode.
Zach is docked.
There should honestly,
I'm in my dock.
I feel like the Switch should have like that on there. Like if you're playing and you see your friend online, they should say this person is docked.
Or I wish it also showed you like stats on how many hours you spent in docked versus handheld. I'd love to see that information.
That'd be pretty neat.
But we'll never know.
That'd be, I think, honestly, I think on Nintendo side, that'd be like a very good
It'd be kind of fun.
It'd be a very good metric just to kind of like keep track of, like how often how many hours do people spend in dock mode versus
how often do I play the
console?
Switch on the toilet? The answer is every time.
Ooh, they should have a
They should
layout
track
of your
that
room.
as well.
They should track a layout of your apartment or your house, right? And then like you like I'm in the bathroom now.
Well, Nintendo is getting into augmented reality with the Mario Kart.
Well, this isn't their first time in augmented.
So they've already got cameras in the home. What's to stop them from making?
Oh, so you're saying actually? So you're saying you can watch porn on Mario Kart now?
Well, like I'm saying, this isn't the first time that they've done augmented reality.
Oh, with the 3DS.
Yeah,
that was, man, I forgot all about that.
That was kind
was
of
a
fun. You had
thing
like little
for a
floaty
week.
helicopter heads.
Yeah, and then
You
you
had to
can
tap
scan
them.
the cards and the
Yeah,
cards
it was
would
A
pop up,
dragon
like,
and
like yeah.
they
You're
made a
like,
game. They made a game built around like moving the system a lot on a system that breaks the display when you move the system a lot because you can't see the 3D. So
That's
Oh
true.
no, it just ruins your eyes.
It was pretty good though. I got scared during.
You're like, watch. You want to see me get a headache within 2 seconds? Watch me just do this 360 with my 3DS.
You cannot skateboard and play a 3DS and 3D at the same time.
No, because
possible.
Because you're gonna sit there and just die.
Just
So there's
John
other
has
news
something
here.
to say.
My something to say is that there's always news. Regardless, there was
I
like
thought you
some.
had something specific that you're like,
God,
I
no.
need to talk about.
God
this."
no!
Got
I
baited
have,
again.
I have
Better hope
another.
so.
I never have anything specific to talk about. Let's be real. I normally just see what's on my G cards and go, "Ha, that's funny."
So you let big tech tell you how to think. I mean, I
No.
do too, but
I just go, "Ha, that's funny." I don't let them dictate my opinions of buying something.
All right, this isn't on the list, but there are rumors that Samus Returns is going to get re-released on the Switch.
yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, yeah,
It's,
I heard about that.
I hope it does because that I think that's one game that like
I never got
if
to
it's on
play
better
it.
hardware. I think they could easily. I think it would easily look a lot better.
Yeah,
That's like a nice modern looking game that they had to stuff down to the 3DS's 240p display.
Yep. I think it was 241. Actually, it was pretty good.
Ryujix Jinx Nintendo Switch emulator now has disc-based shader cache.
That's illegal.
Oh wow, they got Origami King running on the emulator too
What's
at
that?
60 FPS.
It'd be way better if you just buy a Switch. Like you can't play that handheld. It's on a bulky
Oh.
PC.
I'm like, what the hell's Origami King? Paper Mario. That game.
Oh wow, this guy,
I was like, what are you talking about? What's that
Oof.
game? It sounds cute.
this guy.
Man, I wish I got more into that game. I played that game to test out my new TV and see like, wow, colorful, and then I immediately played something else.
Wow.
It served its purpose.
It's a lovely game and it's very well written. That's all I got to say.
Yeah,
I-
it was fun.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't touch it. Everyone that like had it, kind of their opinions swayed me off pretty hard. They're like, that was
No,
majority of the
that's it.
opinions. It's always, and I was like, well, I guess I don't buy this game.
It's easily the best Paper Mario that's ever been made, in my opinion.
That's People
They
beat you up
get
for saying
better.
that.
Every Nintendo game gets better.
I don't know. 1,000 Year Door is pretty fun, and that's like came out many years ago.
I shut that door 1,000 years ago.
Wow. Rude.
It's a good game.
So what we always have, I guess, 3D Mario, 3D All Stars is still very.
Reminder: it's still a good game.
So I think I saw something about like Nintendo going back on their word of that being limited.
I haven't heard that. That'd be great news.
I thought I thought I saw something. I could be wrong, but I
would Google it, but my keyboard is loud and right next to the mic. So
let me check.
Said it sold a ton. That's all I see.
Because everyone thought it was limited.
Well, yeah,
it worked. Then they're gonna go. Just kidding,
suckers.
Got them. You're gonna get me every time.
Yeah, I thought I saw something about that, and people were like, "Oh, well, we're out of here. It's not as vintage as it would be." But who knows? Tiny World Racing looks adorable and costs $4.
Tiny World Racing. It's this top-down racing game, which you just don't see a lot of these days. And I thought it looked cute. Comes out November 27th, $4. That's the cost of a cup of coffee. You can get an expensive cup of coffee or play a nice little indie game.
Or a delicious cup of coffee and a nice indie game for less than $10.
Yeah.
That's true.
Right?
Just enjoy both. You know, it's a great combination.
Why not enjoy both? When you can enjoy both, why not enjoy both?
I agree.
Right. Well, we'll go to Andrew's statement here. The PS5 looks stupid. You know what looks great? Switch Lite.
Thank you for
the news is like
immortalizing my words. Those are that's how I look. It's a stupid looking console. It's just gigantic. It looks like this. It looks like a modern art project gone wrong.
I mean, aren't all modern art projects wrong?
That's art is in the eye of the beholder, Jonathan.
Yep. And majority of them are wrong.
It's like most people don't care. Why should you care what it looks like? It's going to go next to your TV. You forgot about it already?
Or it's going to go into a museum and make millions. And I'm going to sit here and just be like, you just made a fork.
Oh, I was talking about the PS5.
Oh.
That could go into a museum too. Museum of stupid things. Got him. Man, I'm on point today. That was some biting satire.
Just look up PS5 memes. They're really good.
I love the PS5 memes.
They're very, very good.
They're very classy.
I just saw the Pope with the PS5 as its hat, and it was fantastic.
I love that one.
And Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yep.
Very good.
Nintendo of America President Doug Bowser congratulates rivals on PS5 and Xbox Series launches.
Yeah, so that's the only news of the new consoles on NintendoLife.com. Not the new consoles, just the fact that Doug Bowser sent out a friendly tweet.
He's just like, hey guys, you doing it.
Hashtag not my president.
Wow.
He's such a boring man. It was such a boring tweet.
He's a good guy, but man, Reggie is just.
I mean, he just.
I don't know. He's a good guy.
He seems nice enough.
Does he?
But I mean, there's just a difference in what they do, which is Reggie was a very outspoken person, right? Whereas